and welcome back to the Cheap Gamer Guy channel, guys. And today I am just going to straight up give you my controller settings. Cheap's controller settings. Let's go.
Take another drink and swallow your pride.
Lay it all down on the table tonight.
Tell me where it hurts, I can make you feel right.
I've had enough of lying here.
Tell me where it hurts, I can help heal your heart.
I've had enough of lying here.
These are the exact settings I've been using for the past month or two, and will probably continue to be using them for quite some time now. I'm pretty happy with them. Now these are going to be some nice and easy controller settings. You know, for the boys that kick off after work and have a beer. These are going to be the settings for you guys. You don't got to put 100 hours in, you know, hundreds and hundreds of hours. What up, dudes? We are back for another one, and this is controller settings, Cheap's controller settings. So let's just get straight into it. The first thing is pretty obvious, like your leans and your throttles. I'd like to think most people probably have this set up, but if you're watching this as a beginner, we can go through that. So my left stick, I've got that leaned on left and right. Now down here is where you can actually have a look. So left and right, got that hooked on the old left and right there. We've put the throttle on the right trigger, the brake on the left trigger, so I can do a little thing there. Now I know what you're thinking there. Don't worry, we'll get to that soon. I've got the clutch on A, but that's because I got paddle shift, so it's a button on the back there. So just put the clutch on whatever's comfortable for you. I originally had it on LB, I think. This is all through Xbox controller, if you couldn't gather already. I'm using Xbox controller references. If you're on PlayStation, just do the old switch over, you know. For your rider's lean, I'm using the reflex, so both sticks. So I'm using the right stick for my rider's lean, back, forward, left, right. See the little dot down there? Direct lean, I am running at 95%. I've clicked combined brakes because if you don't have combined brakes on your brake, it'll only brake with the front. Combined on, it'll brake with both. I've also just left that at the old 1070. Now over here is quite important, the leans. The dead zone I've got at 10%, but that again is up to you. It's just where my thumbsticks are when they rest. If your thumbstick rests and you find it like sort of off to the side or something, maybe you got a bit of stick drift or something, turn your dead zone up if you want to, it's up to you. Linearity. Now this is not the actual correct explanation, but this is my dumbed down explanation for people who are just trying to ride bikes. My dumbed down explanation is linearity on lean is, are you playing on keyboard or are you playing on controller? Most people are playing on controller, so it should be at 150% or up. About 150% is, for me, again, dumbed down explanation, 150% is where it starts to really register controller inputs rather than button inputs. I got that bad boy cranked all the way to 200. I want the full controller feel. I've clicked on smooth. That allows left and right to be smooth. If I took it off, it'd be very chunky. See how it jumps left and right? So if I put that on smooth, it gives me nice and smooth movement. You know what I mean? Now your gain. This one's pretty important. This is actually, I honestly think between linearity and gain, I think both of those are more important than direct lean. Now some people might shoot me for that. This is my opinion. Linearity and gain are the most important things in the game. Gain stiffens your steering, so basically tightens it right up. So down here you can see it doesn't quite max out. If I was to turn it up, you'll see it goes up all the way. If I go down, it goes down. Now with that there, basically if you're having a lot of problems with like soon as you turn, the bike basically just front wheel detonates, you need to bring your gain down. If you're a beginner rider, I always say the perfect medium is 89. After you've ridden 89 for a bit, you might want your bike a little bit more twitchy. Now pro riders ride at different gains to me, I think. I think they're all up in the hundreds and all of that, but you know, this is Cheap's controller setup, not theirs. Anyway, moving on. Throttle, I'm not sure if I've actually done that much to throttle, other than I think I put smooth on, so just like when I hit the throttle, it's smooth on the roll on. I don't know if they're standard presets, but just check, I guess, compared to yours. Brake, Again, I've put it on smooth. This is, I don't know if that's standard. I think that's standard 30-10, but I have turned my gain right down. Again, some people might be like, yo, Cheap, what is going on here, my guy? Same sort of thing as the front wheel washout. I just worked out what was the perfect point where I could just lock the back up if I wanted to. Like if I tilted the bike sideways a little bit, I could lock the back up. But if I jumped on the brakes in a straight line, I won't lock the bike up. So that's completely up to you, but that's personal preference. I just did. Rear brake, I'm almost confident. I don't even use it. I probably should. I definitely probably should. I don't even use it for brake taps. I just brake tap the normal brake tap, but that's terrible because technically you stop your front wheel's momentum. So that's not so good. Probably should brake tap with the rear brake, but I haven't done nothing to it. Same with clutch. I haven't done anything to clutch either. I don't think. I use it at the start gate and that's it. I don't flick the clutch through corners or anything. It doesn't really work in this game that well. Front, back, rider's lean. Now I think this one, I think I might have these different. I could be wrong. This one I'm pretty sure is standard. Now I don't know if I changed my bar. Okay, I've changed the gain a little bit on the left right. So yeah, I've done that for that. Input 2, shift up and down. They're technically on my X and Y, but they are paddles on the back. Push bike. I definitely recommend putting this on your D-pad. So this is just simply pushing your bike if you get stuck. Sometimes you can get stuck on berms, or you might run into the fence and you need to back up. If you haven't got this on, you can't back up. So do that. My sit and stand, I've got it on the right stick in. So I just click the right stick in when I want to sit and stand. Again, that's up to you. Reset, I've got that on the, I believe it's called the select button. Or they might even call it the back button. Opposite to pause. Opposite to pause. Now look back, I've got that set on B. Again, that's one of the paddles on my back. But when I didn't have paddles, I had it set on RB. So that's up to you again. I like to have the raise arm. That's up to you. That's completely like a custom thing. That's up to you. But just like if you accidentally have a bobble or you run into someone, you can kind of wave and be like, sorry about that. Sorry about that. None of this matters to us. That's just replay stuff. Do that however you please. I haven't changed it one bit. Now here, do your resolution. I probably should have it at like, I think it's 1980 by whatever it is to run it better. But you know, the resolution just looks a little nicer. So match it to your computer screen though. That's obviously mine, so I can match it to that. Look, I don't know much about the whole graphics thing here. I probably move stuff, getting better stuff. I don't know if you have problems with that and want to try these settings. The only thing I will say is you will immediately get way better FPS, like a way bigger FPS boost if you turn 3D grass off. Moving on, probably getting caught up a little bit on something. I don't know anything about this other than I changed my units to UK, so it's the measuring system. And then simulation. I always run first person. So this is my field of view, 115, I got tilt of 0 and a pitch of 35. These are my riding aids. I don't think I've ever turned on any other riding aids. I've just always used these ones. Again, that's up to you. I know traction help is a bad one. That's a no-no. Don't put that on. That's a no-no. Other than that, I couldn't tell you too much about the others. Lean help is frowned upon by some and liked by others. So, but yeah, couldn't tell you much about the others, but that's about it, my guys. If you liked that very much, you know, give the old like and subscribe.
雲試しの始まり月明かりが照らす道 In the darkness 恐怖のささやき